Reinforcement provides variety and fun, but the importance of reinforcement is to teach independence. Therefore, never tell a student an answer. Train them to check automatically to the alphabet strip, especially the one in their desk, because it's close to them, and find the answer themselves. These activities cover all modalities, the visual, auditory, kinesthetic, motoric, so that there's something there for every student. Now, most of these activities are included in a book, in this book, which is called Super Seat Work Letter Recognition, and I'd like to show you just a few of these. It has the alphabet strips that you can reproduce. It has alphabet cards that you can reproduce for your class. It has follow the dots. It has an alphabet puzzle. Now, with a puzzle like this, they cut the picture into strips and they match the capital letters with the lowercase letters. And I'd just like to show you how that looks. Thank you. Here's the puzzle that's halfway done. Now, they would take the next strip and they say, now, there's capital I. Now, if they cannot recall which one is lowercase I, they would simply look at the alphabet and they say, well, this capital I, this is small I, so it must go here. In this way, the correct answer is constantly reinforced. Feed the bear, and you're going to feed the bear some peanuts. And the feed the bear looks like this. You can reproduce one for each child to take home. The peanuts are in here. And you say to the child, do you know that letter? Find it yourself. I'm going to give it to you. Is it in, oh, I'm sorry.
Is it A, B, C, D? Yes, it's D.
You may feed the bear. Very good. It has tachistoscopes, which look like this when they're completed, and they just practice the letters and see how fast they can recall them. And let me see now. It has bingo, which you play as you would play a regular bingo game, which we make them like that. There are 4 different cards. And on the end of the book, it has an alphabet book that you can reproduce one for each of your students that will look like this when it's completed. And they can take it home and practice, and they can color their book. You can also make a take-home alphabet. You just fold up a piece of construction paper, put the alphabet strip here, and place a set of cards in the envelope here. Then the students simply shuffle the cards and they practice the letters. When they cannot recall a letter, they check back on the alphabet strip and find it themselves until they can recite all the cards without having to check back. You're going to go through the same procedure every single day to be sure that these letters are mastered. And we're going to try that one more time. Now, if you'll all read together, number 1 was what?
Wall chart.
Okay, everybody, let's go. A, B, C, D, E,
F, G.
and so forth. All right, number 2 is?
Sing the alphabet song.
All right, everyone all together, let's sing it one more time. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Number 3 is?
Flash set 1 cards.
All right, everybody, let's try that all together.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
And so forth. Number 4 is?
Flash set 2 cards.
Right, the set 2 cards are all shuffled.
R, B.
Now, of course, you don't mix them up like that. Have all the capitals on one side.
R, B, G.
And when they cannot recall a letter, you'll say, find it yourself. And number 5 is?
Reinforcement.
All right, reinforcement. Now, today, we're going to do a follow the dot sheet. And each student would get a copy of the sheet. All right? And we'll just do a little bit of this just so that you'll see how this is done. All right, now everyone, please look up here. What is the letter? What letter do you see?
A.
All right, locate the A on the alphabet and put your pencil there, but don't go ahead. Look up. What letter do you see?
B.
Draw a line to B and stop. Look up. What do you see?
C.
Draw a line to C and stop. Look up. What do you see?
D.
Draw a line to D and stop. Look up what you see.
E.
Draw a line to E and stop. And so forth. And now you may color your paper. All right? There's an important difference between instruction and reinforcement. Instruction is always the same, regardless of the age or ability of your students, because it tells them how much there is and how to find it. Reinforcement is what provides the variety. The amount of reinforcement needed depends on the ability of your students. And your lower students will never be bored because there's an endless variety of reinforcement. The type of reinforcement depends on the age of your students. For example, an adult would prefer to do the take-home alphabet rather than alphabet hopscotch. However, if you try to teach with reinforcement, it won't work. The instruction is needed because it tells them how much there is and how to find it. Occasionally, you will have a student who has difficulty with a particular letter. For example, let's take the letter T. That no matter how many times they count back to find the letter, they still can't recall it. You say O-P-Q-R-S-T again and again. Now, in a case like that, you're going to pull out your secret weapon, association. This means that you give any configuration clue that you can think of. For example, with the T, you could say, well, it looks like a table, doesn't it? Like we're going to have tea on the table. So then when they cannot recall the letter, you go like this, and they would say T, and you say, let's make sure, O-P-Q-R-S-T, yes, it's a T. Another good example is Y. Many children cannot recall the Y. You say, hold your hands up high, and you make a Y. So then when they can't recall it, you go like this to see if that will remind them, and then you go back and check it. So you have a double attack.